Fortune favors the bold. There isn't any, or I don't think there are many benefits of being meek over being bold, being quiet and shy and timid over being outgoing, being big, being bold, having presence, taking up space, really being the man, being that guy, asserting your opinions, not being afraid to be dominant. Uh, these are all masculine traits, things that I believe most men should really embrace about themselves, because the opposite is to have a very meek existence, to be shy, to be quiet, to be enclosed, to be small, and there is no benefit to that. Here's an example. I was at work a few days ago, and the boss was saying he was going to give us like some sort of reward, like some pizza or some shit. And well, no, a girl suggested some pizza, and he was like, "Oh, pizza's all right. I was going to give y'all a little bonus." I was like, "Hold up. How about you give her some pizza, and you give the rest of us some money? Cause y'all know me. I'm trying to get paid." So I just spoke up, and now we got pizza and money. And this is all. And technically, I should have got a percentage of everybody's little bonus, because it wouldn't happen if it wasn't for me. But that's one example of just being bold. You would be surprised at what you could get away with if you simply asked for it. For example, like if y'all are having like struggling with women, or because I know that's what a lot of y'all care about is getting girls and stuff like that, is that I have to ask you, how many girls have you actually spoke to? Like in the last week, while you've been outside, how many women have you had a conversation with? And this is something I've actively been trying to do more so myself, not necessarily just with women, but just speaking in general. Being bold, making my presence be known. I'm already a 6'1" fucking unicorn looking ass nigga. But if I add on top of that, actually speaking, making my presence known wherever I go, people know me. Like when you're just walking through any place that you commonly go to, like a gym, for example. That's another place I'm trying to be more vocal with, because one, more people are going to know you. More people are going to associate good things with you. They're like, oh, every time I see that guy, you have a nice little conversation. Cool dude. I really like that guy. Now, let's say anytime maybe I need something in the future. Maybe I want to have them incorporated on a YouTube video or something. Maybe like some thumbnails or some shit. And I had that benefit just by putting myself out there, that this person actually knows me and they have good experiences with me, versus if I just go in there hoodie mode, you know what I'm saying? Fuck everybody. I ain't talking to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no benefit to that in a social sense. I do understand the benefit in terms of like just getting a good workout in, yada, yada, yada. Fair. But in a social sense, there is no benefit to that. And in a networking sense, there is no benefit to that. This makes people like you. Like, for example, I know my boss likes me. It's because I don't have this grandiose ego of like, like, for example, a lot of people were behind the other day. And like, if he were to come to me and tell me like, hey man, you're behind, like, even if I had a reason to be behind, I'm not going to say that, because it's not going to make any difference. It's not going to be, it's not like I'm going to be like, oh, but this and this happened. He's going to be like, oh yeah, cool. Okay, yeah. Nah, he's just going to say some other bullshit. They're like, oh, well, you still need to do this. So like, instead of, you could just skip that whole little argument or that little conversation, because it's pointless. I would just go ahead, take accountability, say, okay, yeah, that was my fault. That was on me. And I say shit like, yeah, as the best person in this company, I understand that I'm held to a higher standard. I'll say shit like that. I will say I'm the best. And do I even care about being the best? No. Am I the best? Probably not, but I'll say it. Because it doesn't hurt me. Now it just puts him in this mind, oh, this dude, he wants to get ahead. He wants to be here. He wants to make money. Now, anytime there's an opportunity for overtime or a nigga to make more money, y'all know who he comes to first? Me. Every time. Come up to me like, hey man, do you work tomorrow? I'm like, halftime, like, yeah, I do work tomorrow. But if I don't, I'm coming in. Because I want to make money. And that's all from being bold. Letting him know, I want to make money. I'm here to get paid. Bro, there was a dude that slid into my DMs. I just now seen this shit. If you're watching this, bro, work with me. I'm down to see what's up. But he said, you know, he could help me out with my thumbnails. And he said he'd work for free. He helped me out with my thumbnails because he likes the content. He supports what I'm doing. I love that shit. And granted, if homie's good and the thumbnails are nice, ain't no way I'm going to let homie work for free. But all that came from just being bold, putting himself out there, deciding like, hey, let me just ask. And now he may have like a little side income. And he can keep doing that. Like without just me, especially if he's good at it, he can make thumbnails for plenty of YouTubers. You know, and he could even keep leveling up. But it took the boldness to ask and to assume that he was good enough. So I'm kind of speaking to myself now because there's things I want to put out there, but I just know I have to be bold enough to do. Shit, even the YouTube itself is me just being bold. Bold enough to speak and not worry about what the fuck anyone has to say. Not worry about the judgment that I'm ultimately going to receive for this YouTube channel. Fortune favors the bold. You need to go out there and dominate life. Have presence. This sort of energy, it's a magnet. People gravitate to people like this. Like whenever I go into work, I keep using work because that's where I've been specifically trying to be more bold. So specifically trying to be a bigger presence. Everyone fucking loves me. As soon as I come, bro, what's up with daps everywhere? Bro, I had a dude come up to me talking about, because we were talking about like trying to get ahead and stuff like that. And he was talking about maybe trading and shit. And I used to trade and like, it wasn't the move for me. I was telling him like, bro, you have to do something that you have leverage in. And if you don't have a lot of money, then trading is not a good opportunity because your leverage is money. But you have a lot of time. That's the best leverage you have. So you need to find something that you can put time into. And he was telling me all these ideas that he had. And like, it's like as soon as I walked in, bro, he couldn't wait to talk about it. But that's just for me being bold and having a presence. I'm gonna have to cut this video short because I got to get out of here. But understand there is no power for the meek. The bold are respected. The bold are the people that get shit done. I feel like I was a little choppy in this video. Hopefully it turns out well. But hey, deuces. Be bold.